What is going on, everybody? It's GS, and welcome back for yet another NCAA 14 online ranked match. And today, we are using the Oregon Ducks going up against the Ohio State Buckeyes. Definitely a very good matchup. Overall wise, evenly both 95s. Definitely feel like I have a monstrous offense behind me. Feel like I should be able to move the ball up and down the field. Hopefully. and hopefully we can cause some mistakes. Very first play of the game, we hit him with the counter, and Thomas is gone. As you see, we finally got some names on. He breaks the tackle, swerves on the inside, making people eat some dirt, son. And we end up scoring on the very first play of the game. You gotta love whenever you can just have a run play, take it to the house. That is an absolute beautiful thing. So I know that Ohio State is a very, very tough team to play against. And hopefully we can go ahead and force a mistake or two, because I know the Oregon Ducks have a good defense, so hopefully, maybe CP or something can make something happen for me. Right there, first play ends up taking off the quarterback, and now I know I have to take that into consideration, that he's able to just take off. So again, I'm not familiar with college at all, so I know if somebody goes up against Ohio State, like, oh, Miller, you got to be careful. His speed he's quick. I don't know anything about anybody, so I learned the team as I'm going up against him, so as he starts running with the quarterback, then I'm like, oh, okay, they have a fast quarterback. So he's moving the ball downfield. Hopefully we can make something happen. He throws over the middle. Thankfully, that right there is a drop pass due to contact. 2nd and 10. He decides to go over towards the left into coverage. And I'm sorry, son, but no soup for you. We get our very first turnover of the game. Hopefully, there's plenty more where that came from. Right, we're standing in the pocket, and we go over the middle to Kelly for a first down. And this team is just monstrous, man. They have playmakers everywhere, and I think this is the most used team. We hit him with the skinny, though. This is the most used team I've seen online. Like, when I see people play, look at the double juke, though. When I see people play money games on Twitch, or I see people streaming, when it counts for the money, most of the time it's Ducks versus Ducks, man. Like, this is a very, very popular team online, and I see why, man. The running back is a monster, quarterback is a monster, the wide receivers are, good for the type of style that the Oregon plays with their quarterback and running back. So we end up scoring a touchdown right here to go up 14-0 with the QB sneak. And again, we're looking for another mistake or so. He does get ball at halftime, so we got to be wary of that. So he can always go 14 unanswered by scoring before halftime and then scoring second half. So you got to be wary of that. Beautiful spec catch over down the right side by Smith, standing in the pocket, and he's definitely making it easier for me, considering he's not running. I struggle with the run a lot because I always come out in pass protective, pass heavy type defenses, because most people like to pass. So easier for me since he's not running the ball at all. 3rd and 17 right here. He gets a nice play over the middle, decides to go for it on 4th and 8, and he does end up picking the first down right here. Throw it into coverage, helicopter tackle and everything, but he ends up getting it. He does eventually end up scoring and making it a 14-7 game. So we receive ball back, and now we're like, okay, the second quarter is almost here. What it is that we need to do is hopefully, stay consistent on offense. We got that one turnover, so we don't want to give that back. And just look at Thomas and the speed that he has. I have no idea how he gets caught from behind with 97 speed from a linebacker, but that's something they need to work on, man, because there's no way somebody has 97 speed in Greenfield that had nobody in front of him, but he gets caught from behind by a linebacker. Like, there's no way that should happen. But nonetheless, we go up 21-7, and again, back on defense, man. We're calling our regular plays, cover 2, sink 2 man under, cover 4, and play a lot of coverage and hope for a mistake. And again, it makes it a lot easier to try and stop somebody since he's not running the ball at all. Like, if he would have run the ball, he would definitely have a lot of success, against the quarter, dime defense I'm running. But right there, throws into coverage, and the safety ends up coming up with another interception. Right here, I figured I was going to be able to bait him in with the play action, because he was playing with the safety over the top. So I figured a play action will bite down. That's exactly what happened. We hit him over the top with a streak. Right here, we end up going back to Thomas, and this team is definitely fun to play with, man. Thomas is one elusive, fast back, and it's very fun playing with somebody like that. So we're up 28-7 right now, and at this point, I feel like game is over. He really hasn't been able to stop me whatsoever. You know, I'm very comfortable moving the ball against his defense. I really don't feel like he has the type of defense that's going to be able to make me to force mistakes. I'm having success passing and throwing. You know, whenever you have a good game on, you know, with right there another drop. I don't know if it's another drop interception, I should say, but another throw into coverage. Whenever you do another dropped interception, damn. Like I was saying, whenever you're doing good on both sides of, not both sides of the ball, but both aspects of offense, rushing and passing, you know, it definitely makes it nice, considering, you know, your defense doesn't really know what he's going to go through. Right there, son, don't test the user. He is so disrespectful. Somebody please give this young gentleman a link to my channel and let him know, do not throw the ball my way, because the results are going to end up something like that. 3rd and inches right here. We end up going to a wide open drag route, move on the inside, and right here, double juke, and he just falls over for another touchdown. And 35-7, we're really just blowing this kid out. He has no idea what to do on defense to try and stop us. On offense, he's just throwing into coverage, making lots of mistakes, being very one-dimensional. I've always usually, look at another throw into coverage. I'm very one-dimensional in Madden. I've always been, you know, I usually pass the ball a ton. But on NCAA, I find it that a good running game is going to be able to make it so much easier to pass more than Madden. So, you know, being able to have a good run game is definitely, you know, a good benefit for the offense. At the end of the half, we end up kicking a field goal where he ends up sending a concede, where we gladly end up accepting. So we end up winning 38-7. Just a complete slaughterhouse, complete blowout. So we're going to go ahead and give you guys another online ranked match, since this video is a little short. So we go ahead and give you guys the very next game that we played, which is Texas AMU. A lot of people want to see your boy Johnny Football. So we get them, and we're going up against the Virginia Tech Hokies, one of the better defenses in the game. And to start the game, I come out, I think, with like a play-action 75-yard dot, man. Look at all. I broke like 7 tackles. Check this out. I throw it right in. I lied. Okay, I threw an interception first play of the game. Don't sue me. Don't sue me. Don't sue me. Very bad play. Threw right into coverage. Just a very stupid read by me. He hits me with the screen. Thankfully, we end up sniffing that out, stopping it for 2nd and 15. Standing in the pocket, and he ends up going over. Nice throw over the middle, and he ends up getting a completion. 3rd and 4, he tries to get the first down running the ball, and that's exactly what happens. Ends up converting on that 3rd down. 1st and 10, he runs the ball, and we nice stop right there to get him in the backfield. So this opponent is running the ball, you know, a lot more than the first opponent did. 3rd and 6 right here, he decides to run the ball, try to get another first down running, and we end up giving up the first down. So 2 consecutive 3rd downs that he's able to complete on a run. So he's running the ball a ton. So you know, we got to mix up our defense. We can't continue staying quarters or heavy pass defenses. Right there, beautiful shot up the A-gap manually to force a 4th down, and he ends up missing the field goal. So our very next possession, we go for the speed option, and we fumble. 2 plays, 2 turnovers. You gotta love it. And right there, we get our own turnover, and we end up getting the ball on an interception right here. So now we're back on offense, and like, okay, let's see if we can make some plays and try not to get a turnover this possession. We have one of the best quarterbacks in the game in Johnny Football right here. So, you know, laser arm, very accurate, good speed. Actually, great speed. He's like, what, 90-something speed, 91 or something like that. And the kid is just an absolute monster. So he's definitely a dual threat. So we're looking to have a lot of success with him being able to pass the ball effectively, run the ball, and also being able to take off with him if things tend to break down and nobody's open, because Virginia Tech has an amazing defense. 2nd and 10, standing in the pocket, and we end up going over the middle for a first down. Beautiful completion. Like I said, this kid has a laser arm. Nice throw power. He zips it in there. Very accurate. He puts the ball wherever it is that you want the ball to be placed. And he just makes it very, very, very fun to play with. Right there, we are breaking tackles left and right, and we end up getting the first down. Look at Johnny Football breaking 2 tackles of his own, because he's so strong, though. That man is so strong. And we end up getting our first touchdown of the game, going up 7-0. And hopefully we can go ahead and see if we get another mistake. You know, we want to go up 2 possessions. But he ends up taking off with his quarterback, and he gets a very, very, very big gain. So nothing more frustrating when I feel like I called a good defensive play. I feel like I locked down defensively, and nobody's open, and I give up a huge run. That sucks. Was about to take off, throws on the run, completion, breaks the tackle, and he's very close within the red zone. This guy is having lots of success moving the ball against me. First drive, he did very well. He did miss a field goal, but nonetheless, he did very well. This drive, he's doing very well again. 3rd and 1, felt like he was going to run again. We ran commit, we stop him on 4th and inches. He decides not to take the chance, and he ends up kicking a field goal. This time, he ends up making it a 3-7 game. I'm a little worried defensively because even though we've been able to stop him towards the red zone, he's been able to move the ball up and down the field at will, getting himself into great position and scoring position. And, we got to be careful. Right there, the double juke saves us. Instead of losing like 6, we end up getting 1 yard. Try to go for the screenplay right here. And we got some open space, and we end up getting the first down. Standing in the pocket, we're looking, trying to see if we can find somebody open. He's leaving that middle wide open. I have no idea. He's playing a lot of zones, and he is just leaving that middle of the field completely wide open. And of course, it's my job to pick on oh my God, look at that move though. Look at that outside juke having everybody falling. It's my job to find out what your weakness of defense is, and he continuously calls zones, and he's not using the middle. There's a huge weak spot over in the middle of the field, and I continue to exploit that. 14-3, and another stop, then I feel like this game is potentially over. Again, I've made mistakes offensively, but besides those, I really feel good on offense, and I feel like I should be able to move the ball positively and do good things against such a dominant defense. So halftime is here. It's 14-3, and again, we got to go ahead and make a stop, and still feel the same way. I feel one stop wins us this game. So decides to run outside the pocket, and thankfully he ends up dropping that. That right there has got to be frustrating. Have somebody wide open, you end up dropping the ball. He throws off his back foot, but unfortunately didn't even matter because we end up getting a rough in the passer, which seems to happen to me like once or twice a game. We drop a user pick right there. Definitely sucks being able to drop one. He threads the needle right there, getting into a 3rd and 1. Decides to run the ball, which I felt like he was going to do, so I ran commit and we stopped it. 4th and 3 right here. Here's a very big defensive play. We end up swatting that down, and right here he ends up quitting, and we end up winning the game. And that's the end of the game, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed, man. I really hope you guys appreciate the effort and time put into these daily videos. My eyes are a little heavy right now, not getting much sleep, but definitely make sure I find time for you guys to put these videos. I'm getting lots of love and comments and support, letting me know that you guys truly not just enjoy the videos, but you guys are enjoying, letting me know that you guys understand the time and effort that goes into these videos. You guys are very appreciative of that, and I love hearing it, that you guys understand how much time and effort goes into these videos, and acknowledging that, and I appreciate it, man. So it means a lot. So again, it's your boy Jess, and I'm out. Peace. Give it to me, baby.